everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my April favourites. So I've got quite a few beauty bits, a couple of more homey bits and then some food bits to go through with you, so let's crack on with it. The first thing I want to talk about is this cleanser. This is Ultra Bland. It's a facial cleanser from Lush and it is an oil-based cleanser. It doesn't have a very strong smell, but this is fantastic. You just melt it all onto your makeup, all your makeup, it doesn't matter if it's eyes or whatever, and you just take it off with a nice hot flannel and it literally takes every single scrap of makeup off. And I've gone through 2 small tubs already so far this year and a bit last year as well, and then I went and bought a bigger one, but I know in the Oxford Street store you can buy even bigger ones, so I might have to take that as my next step. I love this because it's got loads of honey in there and it's got loads of rose in there, so it's just perfect for what my skin needs. The next thing I'm going to go on to is another type of cleanser. This is a micellar water. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water for sensitive skin. So I love Ultra Bland, and to be honest it is faster than using makeup wipes, but if I'm not wearing very much makeup or I just want to do it quickly in bed, then I reach for this. It's really good at taking off my makeup. It doesn't take it off quite as well as the Ultra Bland, but it is really nice just if I'm being a bit lazy, so I recommend that. Keep shaking it up. Bubbles. This is turning into a proper little skin routine, but the next thing that I like to do is moisturise, and I like to use the Imperialis. So with this one I bought it because I really like gorgeous moisturiser, but unfortunately I wasn't too flush with cash, even though it's an amazing product, so I went for Imperialis instead, which is sort of does like a similar job to gorgeous, just it doesn't have as many cold pressed oils in there. So this one has got glazed cocoa butter, tiger lily and orange flower, so it's great for all skin types, but I found it's been a really nice lightweight moisturiser. When it gets a little bit sunny, I start to get a bit oily around my T-zone, and this has been fantastic for dealing with all the areas of my face. So next I'm going to talk about this Boots Essential Cucumber Eye Gel. I bought this because I just wanted something that was really going to soothe my skin. I haven't been getting fantastic sleep these last month or so, so I wanted something that was going to like just depuff my eyes and make me look awake basically, so that's what I went for. I've been really enjoying using this. I've used it quite a lot, but there's like hardly any gone. There's loads in there. And it says this gel is easily absorbed to cool, refresh, reduce puffiness and lightly hydrate delicate eye area. And yeah, I've been loving it. As soon as I get into bed I whack a little bit on my finger and I start to pat it under my eyes, and yeah, loving that, loving it. The next beauty favourite I have are these eyelashes here. These are the Fleur de Force Eyelure lashes. These are the Fleur Loves and they're 3/4 length lashes. So honestly, these are some of the best lashes I've ever worn. I know they're not in there, it's because they're on my eyes and I'll show you them in a sec. They're just so easy to apply, and because it's only a 3/4 length it means I don't have to worry about the inner corner of my eye. And honestly, these make it so much easier. It's like, I think I'm only going to buy 3/4 lashes from now on, because I've cut lashes in the past, but because they're designed to be 3/4, these just seem to be better. So yes, I definitely recommend those. That's one of my real favourites this month. I don't normally wear lashes on a day-to-day basis, but I wore them to work the other day and they were great. I didn't feel them on all day. I nearly went to sleep with them on as well because they were so comfortable. Another beauty favourite I've been loving, which is another Lush product, is the Chocolate Lip Scrub. So this is released for Easter and it has the most amazing scent. It's chocolate orange, got dark chocolate, cocoa absolute in there, got cocoa powder, and it just, oh my god, this is so good. Love it, perfect for Easter. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the ones that they brought out recently. Honey was out for Mother's Day and that one's staying, and chocolate's out for Easter, so very excited, and definitely like this one a lot. So keeping my lips in perfect condition is important because I've been enjoying quite matte lipsticks recently. So this is the first one I've been loving. This is the Freedom Be Free to Makeup Professional London Pro Melt Lip Gloss. And it doesn't have, oh it might have had a name but it's rubbed off. So it's this one here, sort of this nude shade. I found that this colour is just super versatile and I can just whack it on and it makes your look really come together. Like it's makes it look really sophisticated. So I've been liking that for that reason. And I don't have a lot of other nude lip colours, so that's nice to have that in my collection. The next lip colour I've actually just topped up now, and it is this one here by MAC. This is a matte lipstick called Please Me, number 32, and it's just a really pretty pink shade for spring. I bought this one as a sort of a response to my D for Danger lipstick, because that one's quite dark but pink and I love it. I wanted something that was a little bit lighter just for spring, so this is the perfect one to add to my collection. I don't normally buy super expensive lipsticks like the MAC ones, and I think it's because I like to chop and change my lip colour quite regularly. So if I buy a matte one, I'm always worried it's going to dry out, or it's like, do you know what I mean? It's sort of like, instead of spending £14.50 every time for a lipstick, I'd rather just buy like a Rimmel one or something. But actually, the two I have bought, I feel like I will wear for a really long time. I wear this one a lot, and since I bought it, I've worn it nearly every day. So definitely been a worthwhile purchase, and it's definitely become a staple in my makeup bag. The last thing in my beauty favourites is a bit of a weird one, but it is this here. I might have featured this before actually, but it's Gym Slip. This is a dusting powder from Lush. You can only buy this one in the Oxford Street store, but it's my absolute favourite one they do. And this one, it does actually have like deodorising properties as well. And it has a really lovely powdery sweet smell. It almost smells like refreshers, like it's absolutely lovely. Loads of bergamot, loads of neroli in there, and yeah, I've been loving this. I've got quite sensitive skin, especially under my arms, and this has been fantastic. It doesn't irritate my skin at all, and I know that I'm still having some sort of deodorizing like quality in the product rather than it just being like a towel. So that's it for beauty. Now I'm going to move on to a couple of little homey bits. The first one is this candle from Yankee Candle. This is the Olive and Thyme candle. It's from the Food and Spice range, and this, oh, I just love it. It smells so like fresh, and it has a real like mouth-watering quality to it, which I love. This is a newer one. I burned through two already of like the smaller votives, so I thought I'd go for a glass jar. And if I get through this one, I think I'm gonna have to buy a big jar. This was actually released last year as part of their summer range, so I'd be interested to see the new summer range that comes out. Unfortunately, the Yankee Candle in Southampton has closed down, so I'm going to have to go a little further afield or online to get my fix. The next thing is also a fragrance product, and it is this linen spray from The Body Shop. It's an aloe and soft linen body room and linen spritz. This says it's infused with orange essential oil and community trade honey. I've just been loving this. I spray it like on my pillows and just like around the room and on my curtains. And it has, again, a really lovely fresh cottony fragrance. I love fresh fragrances. Like, I'm not a huge like citrus fan, but other fresh fragrances I absolutely love. So this was right up my street. I don't normally go into The Body Shop. The one in Southampton is always a bit like busy and crowded, but I recently went to Whiteley to see David Bowie, if you've seen that vlog, and I picked this up here, and actually I'm really glad I did because it smells great. And the only other one I have from The Body Shop is an old Christmas one, and it makes things smell Christmassy, and it's kind of weird in April. So yeah, bought a new one. My next favourite is this phone case right here. So I love this phone case. Well, originally actually my mum clipped out a little like newspaper clipping with some Disney things on it, and I was like, oh thanks, and I put it in the back of my old phone case. And then when we were in Carlisle, I saw there was like a little pop-up Disney store, so I went in and grabbed this, and it was £12.99, which actually isn't too bad for an iPhone 6 case. Normally they're really expensive, like, for some reason, and the designs aren't that great. Is there a problem with the iPhone 6? Why aren't people making great cases? I don't know. But yeah, so this is the Beauty and the Beast one for the new film, and I absolutely love it. I love it has a mirror and I can check my makeup, but also it's just so beautiful. Also, I've had loads of comments on this since I bought it from people just in Tesco or people at work. Just everyone really likes it, so that's a good thing. Okay, so now we're on to the food favourites. First one is this roasted almond unsweetened almond milk. I've really been loving this one because it has like a more rounder, deeper flavour than it does the raw one, and I just think it's like a lot nicer. It's nicer in coffee, it's nicer in tea, and yeah, so I've been using that a lot. You can hear that I haven't got much left in it, and yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. I just really been liking it, so that's what I've gone for. Okay, so the next thing I've opened this packet, so it's gonna is the Tesco Super Sweet Raspberries. Where I work, there is a Tesco like literally opposite me, so I do quite often go in there for fruit and veg. I bought some raspberries. Don't normally buy raspberries because they tend to be more expensive than just a banana or an apple, but they looked so good I couldn't resist them, and they're just really sweet and lovely. It's so summery. It's like everything you want a raspberry to be. I definitely recommend. I can't speak. I definitely recommend this. These ones here. They're just, oh my god, they're like addictive. They're like little sweets. I love it. So next, I have some actual sweets to talk about. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lucy, you're supposed to be doing Slimming World. Why are you eating sweets? Well, I'll tell you why. These are the drumstick squashies, and they are so flippin' delicious, but actually they're quite low in fat. And I was looking on some forums, because you can find some amazing like Slimming World forums, and people put threads, how many sins are in this, how many sins are in that, and that's how I look up most of my things. And they say a small packet of these is 2.5 sins, and that's 7 sweets. So, oh, they smell great. I know that I can have 7 of these and then put it onto my sin total for the day, and it doesn't eat too far into my sin total either. So even if I just like took 7 out and then just kind of ate them throughout the day, or if I had all 7 as a pudding or as a snack, like I wouldn't feel like super guilty about it. And you can see I've still got loads in there, and I bought them yesterday, and I've had like, I had a portion out of this and Chris had a portion out of this, so yeah. But they love them. I love that they taste so much like the drumstick lollies. They were like one of my favourite lollies as a kid. And I'm a sucker for raspberry things, if I'm honest. I think that's what it is. I love raspberries. The last thing I've really been enjoying this month is water. So this is not the most attractive bottle, but it's the one that we had around. This is the one that we had lying around. This is Chris's one, and it does a litre at a time. And I've just been drinking more water, and I think I feel like a lot better for it. A couple of weeks ago I kind of went through this stage drinking loads and loads of water, because someone told me that it could like dramatically like affect my weight loss. So I was like, oh, I'll drink all the water, but actually it just made me feel bloated, and I didn't lose like, I think I only lost 1.5 pounds that week because I was so like bleh. So I've been drinking just my regular 2 litres a day, and this makes it really easy because it has the different numbers on there to tell me how much I've drunk. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's been really, really useful, so I'm going to carry on doing that. Just probably going to get a slightly prettier one though on payday. Before I go, I just want to say sorry that this is not a What I Ate Wednesday video. I filmed half of it, and I just didn't film anything else, and I realised it's Wednesday again and I haven't filmed it, and I've just scoffed all my food down. So I might put a tiny little hiatus on that series, just because I'm like obviously not in the best like position to do it right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably just give it a week or 2, and then like get super organised with it, because I've got quite a busy couple of weeks. I might make it what I eat in a day rather than what I eat Wednesdays, because that would really, really free me up. And I think a lot of people who have small YouTube channels will know it's kind of like you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and it's like, I just want to have fun and enjoy this, so I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be something that is like, oh god, I've got to do one but I haven't filmed anything and now I'm going to worry about it. I'm just going to film what I eat in a day when I feel like filming it. So that's what I'm going to do from now on, but it will probably still be Slimming World, because yeah, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go. I've talked for long enough, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Oh, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel for videos every week.